Seahawks lost the Saints last night 13-10. Alvin Kamara had 1 touchdown, 179 total yards, and 30 touches. I feel like the Seahawks offense definitely needs a change, and they need to stop running the ball so much. Chris Carson isn't good enough for them, their offense to rely on him so much, and I feel like Russell Wilson, once he comes back, they definitely need to do more passing plays than running plays. There's no option for that not to happen, and I feel like that would just be the best idea for the Seahawks. What do you guys think about this? And I thought it was a pretty entertaining game last night. Alvin Kamara definitely has improved, and the Saints had a much-needed win last night. Now they're in 4-2. And once Michael Thomas comes back, that's definitely going to change and make them even a better team. Brady said this on Monday Night Football in the telecast with Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. I enjoyed much more the ones I played against Peyton than Eli. Tom Brady to Eli and Peyton Manning. I enjoyed all of our games, Tom, which kind of makes sense just because he lost 2 Super Bowls to Eli, which was kind of surprising in general that both his Super Bowl losses and Nick Foles as well are quarterbacks that are Tom Brady's much better than both of them. And it's just kind of surprising how he responds like this. But he also said something else that was very controversial last night. He said that defensive players is kind of like a dog chasing a car. They're just going after the ball, which is kind of a bad comment to make about the defense. And I don't know if he should be saying that. It's more complicated than them just running after the ball or something like that. He probably just doesn't understand the defensive side of the ball as much, and I don't know. I think he just thinks the quarterback is just so much better than any other position and has so much more intelligence of the game of football than any other position in the NFL. And I don't really like what he said about the defense. NFL Power Rankings Week 8. Number 1, the Cardinals. Yeah, I think they should be number 1. Number 2, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think they're number 2. I agree with that. Number 3, the Rams. Yes, I agree with that. Number 4, the Packers. I don't agree with that. I think the Bills should be number 4 and the Packers should be number 5. Number 5, the Buffalo Bills. I don't agree with that. Number 6, the Cowboys. I think that's a good position for them. Number 7, the Bengals. Yeah, I agree with that. Number 8, the Ravens. Yeah, I agree with that. Number 9, the Titans. Yeah, I agree with that. And number 10, the Chargers, which after the bye they had last week, I don't know why they fell so much down. I think they were around like 5 or 6 last week. So I think they're definitely going to jump up in this list. And I think the Cardinals are still going to stay number 1 next week in Week 9. They play this Thursday against the Packers, which I think the Cardinals are going to win. And the Packers aren't going to have Devontae Adams. He's on COVID list right now, so I expect the Cardinals to win. The college football head coach talking on player movement in college football, which this is about Spencer Rattler. Free agency is here to stay in college football, certainly at the QB position, which I think he was supposed to be around top 10 pick this year until he got benched for Caleb Williams, who's a freshman, which I think this will definitely hurt his draft stock, but I think he's probably going to transfer and probably stay until his senior year. I think he'll probably have to if he wants to get drafted high.